I'm going to walk you through an example of pixel art using conditional formatting. And the first thing we want to do is set up our work area, and we want to resize our cells. So I'm going to go with columns first and then rows. Just taking my cursor, and I'm going to select all of my columns, A to Z. And then I want to right click, and I want to resize columns A to Z, and I want to make it as square as possible. So Google Sheets works in pixels. So the default is 120. I'm going to decrease that to about 25. Okay, and that gives me some pretty small squares there. And then I'm also going to do the same with my rows. So I'll go maybe down to about 50. That's probably enough. I'm going to right click, and I want to resize my rows here, and I want to match what I just did with my columns. So I'm going to go with 25 here, and that looks pretty square to me. Now I'm ready to start setting up my conditional format rules. I'm going to format, I'm going to pick conditional formatting, and I'm going to start setting up my rules that are going to apply the different colors to the cells. So to start with, I want to apply to range, and then I want to pick my data range by coming over here in the upper left-hand corner and just pick everything. I want to apply these rules to my whole sheet. I'm going to OK that. And I want to start by setting up my background color. So I'm going to look at format rules and choose cell is empty. And then I can just pick my color. I'm going to go with a light yellow on this one. So this rule is now set up to where if there is nothing in this cell, it's going to turn kind of this beige color. So done. There's what that looks like. Now I'm ready to add another rule. And what I'm making here is a watermelon. So I want to start setting up my numbers and colors. So again, apply to range. I'm going to choose the whole spreadsheet, format cells if I want to pick if the value is equal to. So let's go is equal to, okay? And then I'm going to choose the number 1. So if my cell is equal to the number 1, I want it to be black. And let's just test that out. If I type in a number 1, my cell turns black. I delete that, turns beige because it's set up to turn beige if the cell is empty. Now I'm going to add another rule, and I'm going to continue adding my colors. So again, pick the whole sheet. I'm going to OK it. Format cells if it is equal to, and I already used the number 1, so I'm going to go with the number 2, and I'm going to set that up to be a kind of a pinkish color. That one is done. Okay, I'm going to add another rule, and then let's get a green color here because, like I said, I'm making a watermelon, so I'm going to use pink, and I'm going to use a couple of shades of green, and I'm going to pick some red as well. So equal to, this one's going to be a number 3, and we're going to set this one up to be green. Now I'm going to set up my last 2 colors. So again, cell is equal to, and then for this one, I'm going to pick a dark green. So we'll go with this one. Oops, cell is equal to, we're going to go with 4. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to add my final one, which is going to be 5. Again, cell is equal to, there it is. And I'm going to go with a 5. I'm going to make this one a dark red. I am done setting up my formatting rules. Now I can start making my picture. So if I start up at the top here with a greenish color, I'm going to go maybe to the O. I'll go with a 4. It's going to turn dark green. And then I can just start filling in my colors to make my watermelon. Here I have a completed pixel art. And the last thing I want to show you is how to remove the numbers from the cells. And I'm actually going to kind of trick it. I pulled up my red, and all I want to do here is I want to match my text with my fill color, and then you won't be able to see it. So there you go. If I go into each of the rules and I make the text match the fill color, let me see if I can find the green. There's the green. And it makes it so that you can't see the number anymore. There you go. There is a completed pixel art using conditional formatting. I hope you have fun with this.